Jon Jones's past is being dug up because, yeah, while Jon Jones might have retired and ducked Tom Aspinall, the duck hunters are out. I mean, they're looking through Jon Jones's past, looking at all the instances where he's ducked and just looking at his legacy in general. I mean, his legacy has been really picked apart these last few years, honestly. I mean, he has done so much damage after moving up to heavyweight, refusing to fight any actual real contenders. Like, imagine becoming a champion and you're not even going to defend your title against any actual contenders. Like, what is even the point? I mean, seriously, like you're literally picking on old men in tailor-made matchups, guys. But Dominic Reyes came out on a podcast, on Kamaru Usman's podcast with Henry Cejudo, and he talked about his fight with Jon Jones. He talked about Jon Jones in general, Jon Jones ducking Tom Aspinall, and how that whole situation played out, and just kind of voicing what many of us fans agree with, which is Jon Jones continuously, leading us on. Jon, making promises, not delivering on it. Jon acting like he's ready to fight. He's down to fight anybody, anytime. But when the time actually comes, he ducks. I mean, seriously, guys. Like I said, everything is coming out. We are digging through the past, guys. I mean, like, it is only a matter of time. Jon has so many eyes on him. I mean, this is like the Epstein investigation. There's more eyes on this, guys, right now. He's repeatedly fucked us over. Dominic Reyes exposed him, and I want to talk about that fight in 2020 because I actually just recently rewatched it, and I want to give some of my thoughts on that. And I want to look at what he said. Do I agree with anything that he said? He talks a lot about Tom Aspinall, so let's look. Now, before we get into this, though, I want to say, guys, please hit the subscribe button and also hit that notification bell because it helps me and it also helps you because I have been doing a lot of random live streams, uploading a lot of random videos, and you guys will now get it in your homepage or, even get notified about it. So please, guys, do that. It helps support me, and you guys also get to see my content. So like I said, this is Pound for Pound, Kamaru Usman and Henry Cejudo's podcast, and they had Dominic Reyes, who fought Jon Jones in 2020, had a razor close fight with him. And I mean, honestly, even saying razor close, I feel like is being generous to Jon Jones, not to Dominic Reyes, who lost the fight to Jon Jones, because I genuinely believe Dominic Reyes won the fight. We're going to get into it later. This was a fight, like I said, I'll get more into details later, but let's see what Dominic Reyes actually had to say about Jon Jones. And I got to say, a lot of it is pretty accurate.
Why do you think everyone is so bent out of shape?
I think because he does this thing that he does, and he just strings everyone along and lies and tells this and says that, and then he's like smug about it, and then he's arrogant, and then he's not being genuine, man.
Yeah, exactly, guys. I mean, Jon Jones, time and time again, has shown that it is his ego is the problem. He has so much of his ego attached to that, undefeated record. And I understand it. It's fine. But you also simultaneously, if you're the type of guy that's going to say, look, I'm too old for this, I'm hanging it up, you know what I mean? I had my time, peace. That's one thing. But Jon talks like, Tom Aspinall is the easiest guy in the world. Like, Tom Aspinall is undeserving of the position he is in. Look, he could say, look, Tom, he's done enough. He's, deserving. I just don't want to fight him. I don't think he's worth it for my legacy. I think I'm just too old. I'm too worn down for the sport. Look, it happens to everybody. But Jon Jones isn't being for real. Jon Jones still wants to keep up this persona, and I think that is what's causing all of this confusion. I really think it just boils down to that. If Jon Jones would just be upfront or normal, or maybe this isn't even him being upfront, because let's be honest, I think the God honest truth is Jon, I think, is just afraid of Tom Aspinall. That's what I think. I don't think it has to do with anything about him getting too old or not being able to fight. I think he's just scared of Tom Aspinall. That's just my opinion.
He's not being genuine, man. We just want a genuine answer out of you, bro. Not some bullcrap, string everybody along, tell them, well, maybe this,
Bro,
are you going to fight or not? I think that's what everybody's mad about, is just trying to play with all of us, bro.
Exactly.
Just if you're done, say you're done. If you're not done, say let's go, but I want more money or I want this. And that's it. Don't say, well, we'll see. There's a big announcement coming out, and then it's nothing.
And it's damaged Jon Jones' reputation because, I mean, Jon Jones, when, he talks, we don't pay attention. It was kind of like what I was saying the other day about Conor McGregor, where, he has just, put out so much BS, put out so much cap. When he puts something out there, do we even talk about it anymore? Like I said, there was a time and place where, Jon Jones even, right, where he would do something about Tom Aspinall. We would all be talking about it. We would all be jumping to, is this fight going to happen? Is there a possibility this fight's going to happen? Guys, we gave up a long time ago. Nobody was interested. I think by April, I think we had pretty much all given up. Unless you're probably delusional, we've all pretty much given up by April. And it took till June to actually get the announced that Jon Jones was going to retire. And we finally have a heavyweight fight this week. We finally have a heavyweight fight that is not Jon Jones since 2021. Or yeah, since 2021, guys. Literally the first month of the first month of 2022, I mean to say. I mean, that is an insane stat. But let's see what else. This is where Dominic Reyes, I believe, talks about his fight with Jon Jones, and then we'll get into my thoughts on his fight with Jon. So let's actually see.
You know, I think that's why people are so mad. If you guys don't remember, after that fight, I lobbied for the rematch for the entire year, and he said, drop the belt and went to heavyweight. Literally, that's what happened. Like, people forget that too. Like, he ran from me because he said, you're not paying me enough to fight that guy. He's too dangerous.
Really?
That was literally his response.
So that was Dominic Reyes, I guess, kind of exposing Jon Jones in a way. I mean, this isn't really exposing. This is public knowledge. I mean, we were all around during 2020, right? Where, like I said, in the beginning of the year, Jon Jones fought Dominic Reyes. Jon Jones won the decision, I felt like, by a miracle. It's crazy that a judge actually had it 4-1 for Jon Jones. I mean, like I said, I think it was 3-2 Dominic Reyes. So how do you give 2 extra rounds to Jon? I think it's difficult to already score it for Jon and pretty unbelievable. But let alone 4 rounds is crazy. And I think at the time it made sense to do the rematch, right? I thought it made sense to do the rematch, and they didn't wind up doing it. And granted, COVID did happen. And granted, look, I was excited at the time for Jon Jones to move up to heavyweight. So, you know, I don't know. I wasn't that upset, even though I was interested in the Dominic Reyes rematch because I felt like Dominic Reyes won. I don't know. I still wanted to see Jon Jones at heavyweight. So I don't know. It's hard for me to say that he was ducking Dominic Reyes, but at the same time, I mean, you could always fight Dominic Reyes and move up to heavyweight if you're really about it, dude. Like, I mean, this is a guy who everybody is saying beat you. You would think as a fighter, as one of the greatest of all time, he is somebody that would want to, you know, keep up that reputation and fight whoever challenges that. That's not who Jon Jones is. And I think Jon Jones has fooled a lot of people. He's fooled me. I'm going to be honest, guys. He fooled me. I honestly did not think Jon Jones was like this. I would say on the channel a lot of the times, I mean, there were times where people were accusing Jon Jones of ducking Francis Ngannou. I always said I didn't think Jon was ducking. I always said no. I think Jon just, you know, I think it's a money issue. I don't think Jon's afraid. I even would say that I think Jon would beat Francis. I changed my mind. I mean, seeing how this Tom Aspinall situation played out, the fact that we are now looking back at his career and seeing all of these coincidences. I mean, coincidentally didn't fight Dominic Reyes, coincidentally didn't fight Francis Ngannou, coincidentally didn't fight Tom Aspinall, also coincidentally didn't test negative in his rematch with DC. I mean, tons and tons of evidence against Jon Jones. Literally, this guy's career has just been a mess from the very beginning, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Check out my last video that I uploaded yesterday. It was a bit of a surprise video about Conor McGregor where he lost his appeal. Big breaking news, guys. You guys are the best fan base to MMA. Hit the subscribe button, like, comment, and share, and I'll see you guys in the next one.